Yay. Okay, welcome back. So, Cary, special workshop. Yay. Okay, so my goal is to help you guys sound better with using the backgrounds, showing you how to sound better. So, sounding great using your rhythm styles effectively. In this workshop, I'm going to show you some rhythm styles I found that fill or effects and alter style bring the songs to a whole new level. Yay. That's it? 3 claps? Yay. Yeah. I made coffee. How about the coffee? Isn't it great? Yummy. It's good, isn't it? I was thinking of something, but I can't say it, though. So, fill, effects. Who uses their fill and effects? Yeah. Okay. Let me ask you a question. What is the 4 different ways you can activate fill? Kick switch, button, touch bar, or the bass pedals? Yes. So who uses the button? Good. We're beyond that. Yay. Oh, wait, I see someone raising their hand. Who uses the kick switch to the right? Who uses the touch bar? Who uses the bass pedals? Oh, we got some. Good. Who doesn't know what I'm talking about? Oh, no. Right. Yeah. Well, if you could learn how to hit that fill on time, you're really going to sound a lot better. And you know what I learned early on when I was playing? I'd hit the fill and I'd be like, whoa. It would grab me and bring me back to time, because if you hit it off time, it doesn't work the same as this if you're right with it. Do you ever realize that? I don't know if you realize that. You will. The more you use fill, it actually brings you back into timing. It's amazing how it did that for me. I get excited about all this stuff. So here's the ones songs that fill is activated at the rests or the gaps of the song. I just did it. In the mood, they put a fill in that goes ba ba. And if you play In the Mood and you hit the fill at the right time, it inserts a fill that's perfect. So if you have In the Mood, even if it's not your style of music, learn it because it's just really great. Watch this. Isn't that great? I love that. Without. I mean, it's nice. Now with. Okay. So if you can add that in there, I usually use my kick switch. I just got used to using my kick switch or the touch bar. This one is a newer one. This, I think it's in here. Pennsylvania. Let's see. Wait, and the more. So on this Grand Marquis. Watch this. I'm in more. Someone's trying to get in. Oh, there's 2 people. right, so I don't know if you know about the More button. When I hit the More button, I've got the first page is the Liberty rhythms. Those are the Liberty. And then when I go, then I go into the marquee rhythms. And then I keep going to page 7, which is the grand marquee rhythms. Oh, there it is. There it is. PE 65. I was like, wait, maybe it's not on here. So on this, what's famous about the Pennsylvania 65000? They're saying it. And what is it? What is that? What is that all about? It's a phone number. So what they did is you can speak it, but there's a telephone ring in the fill. And you got to hold it a little longer. Watch this. Yeah. Now, just in case you can't do that, they also have it. They have it on number 9 on the lower. That was funny. There it is. So here we go. Hold fill. Isn't that great? Yay! Yay! Who knew about that already? Good. No one knew that. That's good. So now you have, if you have this, you have the song. We gave you the song. So you just got to, just hold it. See that? This next one, Happy Polka, one of my most favorite polkas. It does a hand clap when you hit the fill. And it's great for Pennsylvania polka or Deep in the Heart of Texas. And actually, if you use your song set up Deep in the Heart, it brings the Happy Polka. Watch this. Happy Polka. So watch this. Isn't that neat? So there you Yay! Let's see if I'm right about this. If I go to D, alphabet, Deep in the Heart of Texas. Yep, here we go. Phil. Great? Yeah. So the hand clap. The train. Okay, the train shall be coming around the mountain while I've been working on a railroad. That one, that does a fill. Who likes the train? Yeah. Oh, good. Isn't that great? So the train, where is the train? Well, it's under country, usually a variation 1. Country, variation 1, country. There it is, the train. Okay, everybody's got the train. And I don't know if you know, guess how many, guess how many train whistles you could actually, how many different train whistles do you think there are? 5. Yes, there's a total. You got 1 point. Woo, 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 woo. You can get 5. You can get 1. You can get 2. You can get 3. And you can get actually 5. How'd you know? You must have been holding it. If you hold it too long, it keeps going. The guy gets more and more. So check this out. Now, it has to do with timing. Normally, when you kick the kick switch, it does 2. That's your normal one. Okay? Hold on a second. Okay? Now, watch this. I can get 1. Isn't that great? Now, I can get 3. I got to watch the lights, though. I did it. Now I get 2. Isn't that great? I'm locked in. Now, if you, the only way you get 5 is after you hold it, and it goes into a whole nother thing. Watch this. It's like, get out of the way, and a cow's like there. Isn't that great? So it turns out that by holding fill, there's other parts sometimes. And this one is neat. It's called Wabash brass. It's on the Liberty and up. And let's watch this. This one kind of does, it's not a train whistle. It's like horns going down and back. Neat. Hold on a second. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the fill, do a C chord, then I'm going to hit an F chord, and then go back. So I'm letting the organ do its job, letting it do its work, and it sounds great. So not so much just playing all the time, you just take some time to see what the fill does. This one, Ring of Cash, Ring of Fire. Now this one is, you be honest, this one's not that easy to time. For some reason, you got to hit the fill early. But I'll show you how it works. Watch this. It does, the famous fill is the mariachi trumpets. Right? And watch this. Now what I used to do is hurry up and get down there and go da-da-da-da-da with my hand, but now it's in the background. Hold the fill, and it does the mariachi. But if you just hit the fill regular, you're not going to get any. That's the thing, it's held. You hold it, and then it kicks in. Kicks in later. Here's one of the original really good ones, Autumn Keys with the autumn leaves. And this one's really neat. So I take the autumn keys, and in my fill is the descending piano, cascading piano. So inside this rhythm, there's a muted trumpet player. And if you don't hurry up and hit that fill, he goes, you can cut him off by hitting the fill. Watch this. So watch this. He tries to keep sneaking in there. He's like, come on. It's like one of those guys that's trying to, like, here he comes. It's like, come on, I can't even play. Ooh, wow, isn't that great? So play Autumn Leaves and hit that time. Yes. Yeah, I was hitting a touch bar. Yep. Autumn Keys. So you just go to swing, Autumn Keys. And also it helps you with your rhythm so you're not rushing it because you're waiting for it to come all the way down before you go to your next place. Yes. So there's a lot of, those are some of my favorites of that where the fill is perfect, where you put it in the gaps of the song or where the rests are. Did you like that? Yeah. So I want to keep moving along. Next is, so those are actually where you don't just tap it, you sometimes will hold it a little longer. The next thing is holding fill longer, a lot longer, because it's going to give me a drum solo. There. So let's see. Up to 50. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, $50 each. That's a lot. Good day. Just kidding. All right, so holding fill for drum solo. So Swing March, 6/8, St. Louis Blues and 76 trombones. Watch this. So I go the Swing March, 6/8. Watch how neat this is. Next one, thundering, your Stars and Stripes or service songs. In between, you can kick the fill. Watch what happens. And so on. See that? How it does a whole solo and then it goes boom. And then you kick in. So it's really amazing how they did that. And Frank and the Count style. This one, you have to wait until it goes past this big horn run up, and then it does a drum solo. A lot different than the March one. Isn't that great? All right, so Frank and the Count has like a Buddy Rich drum solo. And then Surf's Up. This one, let's do this one. Surf's Up's the name of the style. Yeah. That's it. People keep trying to get in. Okay, so this has, now, the neat thing is, did you know that drum variation, if you have it, will change the drum pattern also? Check this out. Okay, so I need your help. You're going to go like this on the table. Ready? I did that at a place and it worked out really good. Okay. Thank you. Here we go. Drum variation. Alter style. the next one, Vegas Big Band, has a wonderful drum solo. It has Gene Krupa and Buddy Rich. It's because it has the drum variations. And check this out. You do a minor. Let me do that again. Isn't that great? Yay, isn't that great? So now the next thing is, did you learn something there? The fill, holding fill. So what I did a lot is I take a rhythm and I start it. I listen to the idea of what the intro does, and then the intro 2, and then I hold the fill and see all that it does. And then some, I'll just show you, they're not all like this. So if I take, let's just say I take Roadside Cafe, and I hold the fill. It's the same thing over and over, right? So if you sound like that, get your foot off the kick switch. It's like you know your foot's on the worst is it's a student concert. They're up there, and I know they sound great, and then their foot's on the kick switch. It's like, no. And everybody's looking at me. I'm like, I don't know what to do. It's like I'm going to go down there and put their foot, just have like a long pole and go like this. One time they weren't playing loud enough, and I thought, I'll do the master volume. And I went over there, and I went like this. I put my hand there, and then they're playing, and they went. And they messed up. I was like, oh, that was bad. So I would just sit there like, oh. Anyway, so like if I did another rhythm, and I just did the fill. Well, that was a little different. See, it's just the same thing. But some of them, these are some of the ones that have a whole nother part. And I don't know if you know, there's some rhythms that came out originally on the Patriot that you're supposed to hold the fill and play along with. You know, there's a few of those interactive ones, call it like Feels So Good. That one you're supposed to play along with it. The next ones I'm going to talk about is alter style. Alter style. What does alter style do? Yeah, it changes the style. In the manual it says a moderate change. No, sometimes it's like a whole different rhythm. So here's the thing about alter style. Alter style, a lot of times is great when you push it. It makes the drummer more exciting, you know, for the second part of the song. So that you're not just getting a new sound, you have a whole different, more interesting background. I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example with just Soft and Easy. Or even Love Ballad. Let's say I take Love Ballad, and I'm playing along. Then I put on drum altar style. Isn't that neat? It made it more exciting. Like if I did soft and easy, just regular soft and easy, and I'm playing. And I hit altar style. Like in Titanic, I like putting on the altar style for the last part of the song. Then, sure.
If you push that, and
Yeah.
what I got last night, I don't know what to do with it. If you change it to a couple measures, does that go back to what your original?
No, altar style stays on, and the rest of the way, the drummer and the background is going to be more exciting to finish the song. Yeah, I usually have it on the last page, like add altar style here. Like later in the song, like when I did Evergreen, add altar style, you'll see that. You'll be pressing it a lot more and more. And how about this one? New York, New York, you press the altar style later in the song, like this. Right here. Without that, I'm not going to get the Rockettes kicking and, the cymbal thing. Otherwise, I would have just sounded regular the rest of the way. Does that make sense? The big. So a lot of times, it changes the drummer, makes it more exciting. Who has altar style? Yep. Yay! Altar style. Altar style. It's great. Now, sometimes altar style is used right away for the whole song. You want a different background. Like in this one, Tuxedo Junction. This is a case where normally if I have a page of all this stuff, I'd be on the first paragraph and it's almost over. I'm only on the bottom. I've got extra time. I'm doing great. So I wanted to throw these extras in here. So the rhythm swing band. So here's something you should do if you want to learn your organ better or your rhythms better. And if you can anybody here put on a rhythm and say, oh, that kind of sounds like a song? You ever have that? Ever do that? Especially if you hit the intro. Well, if you hit the altar style, you may say, oh, I see what they're doing there. That sounds like this other song. Sometimes, so they did not make them all the same where you hit altar style and it's for the rest of the way. Sometimes altar style gives you a different version of the background for a whole different type of band. Or like Glenn Miller, they did a lot with this rhythm. Here's regular big band, swing band. Here's altar style. Isn't that great? Now watch this. Listen right here. Watch this. And it's back. Isn't that neat? Yeah. So that saxophone part was in the altar style, and it's waiting. And you time it, and that's what I was so excited about these, is these uncovering more and more about these. You play with it, and then the fill-in comes in automatically. So that was swing band with altar style. Another nice altar style they use for the whole song is the rhythm roses. The roses regulars for the song The Rose. Right. There it is. Isn't that nice? Has that king, king. But if you put altar style on, perfect for. What's great about that, it's doing the suspended and then releasing it. Yes, altar style. So now what I'm going to talk about, the next level is hitting the altar style for the bridge of the song. And this one, chances are, hopefully I'm going to get it. So when you hit it, there's this vocals, and there's doing this mysterious sound at the bridge of the song. If you just follow the song, and at the bridge of the song you hit altar style, and it kicks in a different version of the background that fits amazingly. Watch this. Here we go. Oh, there it was. So the rhythm's called Johnny Chances. Here we go. Watch this. So I'm starting without altar style, then I'll add it. You know what happened? I hit the ending instead of altar style. I was like, what did I do it? 2 minutes? Like, okay. Well, if everybody hurry up then. I had extra time. I thought I had extra time. Okay. Let's do Sweet Caroline. That's a newer one. I haven't tried in a while. I think it's in here. Yep. Okay. Okay, so Sweet Carolina. It's in page more 6. I'm going to put on the altar style. And I want to hear when I go bum, bum, bum. Okay. And hold Phil. Come on, guys. You didn't even do it. Bump, bump. Come on. See, you got to go bump, bump when I go. All right. Is that great? Yay. So that's my workshop, and that just reminded me of another song I'm going to do after. Okay. So did you enjoy that? Yay.
That was really great. Thank you.
I'm
Thanks,
gonna
Cary.
I'm gonna stop the recording.